Hi Josh, let's take a quick look at your part over here. So your part is here. I'm going to go ahead and open up your Boss 1 Extrude and select your sketch and we'll go edit. Okay, right away there's a couple things that are standing out is that you have a lot of blue geometry, which means that if you look down here in the lower right hand corner, your sketch is underdefined. All right, so what is underdefined? Now sometimes you can just click and drag, and in this case you'll see exactly what's going on here. That you're, now you see, same thing on this one, it doesn't allow you to. So sometimes there's funny things going on here. So you kind of have to click on something to see what's going on. So, all right, so you don't have a radius defined here. And what's going on over here? Well, if we click on the circle, see nothing happens there, but maybe if I click on the center of the circle, and now you see what's going on here as well. Okay, not back and forth, just up and down. All right, so let's go ahead and make those couple changes over here. So this one, if I go to my Smart Dimension tool, this should be 12. So that gets the entire outside specified. So now let's take a look at our circles. All right, so you have a couple things. You have a bunch of extra dimensions here. We don't need these, and they just sort of muck up your drawing, and I'll start throwing out the term in a probably next lab is talking about design intent. So I'm just sort of moving dimensions around here to get them a little easier to see what's going on. All right, so in this one, let's see, this one's here, and yeah, typically I'll just move this one over here so the lines aren't all overlapping on top of each other. All right, so the first thing, we do have these. There's 4 of these at 6 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down my control key as I select, excuse me, as I select all 4 of the circles. Now when I let go of the control key, a little pop-out window will come in, but also you can do the thing over here in the properties. So you see that there's 4 arcs. Each arc is one of the circles, and these are the things that you could add the relations to. We want the equal one, but I'll just continue here. I'm still holding on to my control key. I'll let go. Here's the pop-up, and I can select to make them equal to each other. And you'll see that now there's an equal constraint. If I click on this one, those 2 are equal. It does it in pairs. So these 2 are equal, and lastly, well, these 2 are equal again, and this one, okay. So these 2 are equal. All right, so now the next thing is that if I select this circle, or again, the center of the circle, these 2 circles are not catching this 10 millimeter dimension. All right, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to select the center point here. I'm going to hold my control key down, let go of the control key, and I'll make those horizontal. So that's telling that this circle is on the same line as that one. So its length from this side is now defined, and its height from the horizontal line is defined, and by the equal constraint, its diameter is defined. So we'll do the same thing over here. I'll select this center point, hold my control key down, select this center point, and make that horizontal. What's going on here? That's not right. Select this one. I must have hit the vertical one. And yes, make horizontal. All right, and then you'll see that this one's now fully defined because this 18 millimeter dimension didn't know where it was because this one wasn't fully defined. All right, so then if I select OK to exit out of the sketch, and we are at 10 millimeters, and if I go to my mass properties now, you should see that your volume is 21203.01, and that is what the value is. Now, I just noticed that actually I had a mistake myself when I made the part, excuse me, I had made this dimension, no, sorry, the inside dimension as being 12 as well. I just wasn't careful at reading my dimensions. So I've corrected that with all the parts, or all the parts on Blackboard. All right, so I hope this helped, and I'm going to stop my recording.